Time to burn and get after it. Here we go. Ah, yeah, yes, big punch. Yeah, that'll leave a bruise. That's it. Come on. Now that's the aggression I want to see in your next fight. Great job. Oh, good block. Oh, wow. Wow, yes. That punch damaged him. Yes. Let's go. Ooh, huge punch. That was huge. That must have hurt. I like that. More of that, okay? Yes, I like what I saw today. That was some beautiful work. Oh, good block! Listen, you fight like that, you're gonna dominate. Guaranteed.
So here he is, the human highlight film with respect to Dominique Wilkins in MMA. That is Justin Gaethje, former UFC interim lightweight champion, and man, he is must-see television. I'm not sure any fighter really has that type of relationship with the fan base in terms of instant electricity like Justin Gaethje.
I mean, Justin Gaethje has a magnetic appeal to people watching fights because you know that you're going to see a guy that goes out there and lays it all out on the line. But in tonight's fight, he has an opponent that's willing to do the same thing. Maybe not as well known, but a guy that is willing and wants to engage in the tough fight. And when that happens, he may be in line for another Justin Gaethje-Michael Chandler fight, which we all love.
Oh, yeah. And Gaethje does believe a win tonight is going to put him exactly where he needs to be. But, of course, easier said than done against this also elite competition. So here he is is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. This is his first title defense, so it took him a while to realize the title shot made good on that. Now we'll see if he can defend the belt and mute the naysayers who say that he's not really the champion until he defends this 155-pound gold. This is one of the UFC's harder belts in which to defend. If he can defend it tonight, you gotta think a lot of the naysayers aren't gonna have a whole lot to say. With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Kagan.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, early round one. This belt as hard to retain as any in the UFC. The UFC Lightweight Championship, and there is the belt holder wearing the black and gold. We'll see if he can maintain the title here tonight against the #1 contender. As many of you know, this is his first title defense, and he has said, I have no intentions of relinquishing the title, especially to this type of contender. We'll see if he can follow up and turn words into actions here tonight. Well, nice job by Gaethje to land and then roll with the punches. We talk a lot about his legendary chin, but maybe he doesn't get enough credit for the striking defense and his ability to move that head off the center line. All right, early round action here. No surprise to see Justin Gaethje go to the leg kicks early.
I mean, we saw Justin Gaethje just demolish guys with those leg kicks before the UFC and now as he is in the UFC. This guy is a tremendous fighter. He is a fantastic leg kicker, and you see him using those weapons tonight.
Fast pace here in the early going.
Oh, nice jab, nice stick. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, nice straight there by Gaethje. Huge block there. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. So just over 20 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch. He's got to move his head.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Well, he misses with the left punch there. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Counters with the left hook. Nicely done there. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, beautiful jab there from Gaethje, who just might be the most watchable fighter in the UFC.
It's so fun to call a Justin Gaethje fight. People think he's reckless. People think he's a wild man. But Trevor Wittman has him locked in. His technique is beautiful when he's striking.
Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hitting bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love his ability to feint once and then throw that jab right behind it. It's nasty.
Gaethje's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab.
Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. 90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot of time.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. It cut like that. Every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
Big inside kick.
10 seconds to go in the round. Gaethje's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. 4 seconds for the end of round 1. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, that's a big connection for Justin Gaethje, and really just loves being in that octagon. I'm not sure anybody loves Fight Night as much as Gaethje.
People don't enjoy being in someone's face, getting punched and landing punches as much as Justin Gaethje. He's right where he wants to be.
Pretty good job blocking that attempt. Gaethje's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Leg kick now. He's starting to pile those up. Look at the stats.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Gaethje's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely a lot of blood now. And yes, the doctor is going to be called in. The referee pauses the action. His nose is absolutely mangled.
It's smashed. He's done a great job of smashing that nose, pushing it back. You see the blood coming down the face into the mouth. But it should not affect him being able to see his opponent in front of him.
He still seems spirited and mentally in this fight, and to that end, the doctor will allow him to continue, at least for now. All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
Well, Gaethje's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Gaethje's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found... 90 seconds to go. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to do.
All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You got to stop the fight.
Not sure if the nose is broken or just busted up, but blood is splattered everywhere. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's the end of the fight. So
that's the right call.
Conclusion, but the right call.
The right call, John.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Kagan.
All right, so there he is, and still UFC lightweight champion at 155 pounds. That's saying something, right? A murderer's row of contenders, and the #1 contender, no match for the champion tonight.
For a long time, we talk about 155 as the toughest division in the entire UFC. Tonight, he shows why he is the champion, he's been the champion, and he will stay the UFC lightweight champion.
Today, we're really gonna tighten it up. Here we go. Nice block. Yes, I like what I saw today. That was some beautiful work. There we go! All right, let's see what you do. Speed and power. That's it. That's what I want to see. Remember, repetition is key, and it always pays off. So let's go. Good work! Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. You're following directions perfectly. Great job. Perfect defense. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Your kicks are on point. Anytime you want to throw it, let it go. You ready? Let's go. know we could have done a little bit better. We could have done worse, too. I want to see your skills right now. Let's get in there and push. Don't worry about today. There's always tomorrow. Time to burn and get after it. Here we go. Listen, you keep training like that, and no one will catch you.
right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Khabib is as undefeated as Fighter Khabib, but we love getting the opportunity to see Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Hasbulla in his corner.
And if Hasbulla didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. It's one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long and so daunting because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Kagan.
Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, so here he is, the reigning defending champion. He won his last fight by TKO, and he says he thinks he can do the same here tonight. He's not putting any added pressure on himself to get the finish necessarily, but he and his corner have seen some holes on film that they believe they can exploit. We'll see if he can get another emphatic finish and continue his championship legacy here tonight. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, no! Oh, lands a hip toss now. All right, so here we go with round one. You know about the reach advantage. It jumped off the page on the tail of the tape. Now let's see if he can use that jab, take advantage of what is an obvious edge in reach, and keep his opponent on the outside. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in.
This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Oh, it's over! That was style.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here he is, the undisputed champion of the world. He won his last fight by TKO, and he'll be looking to do just that here tonight. He says he's seen some deficiencies defensively on film in the #1 contender. Believes he'll find a home for that left hook here tonight. We'll see if he can continue his finishing ways in another championship setting here tonight.
Oh, man, it's getting deep.
Oh, could get the submission here soon.
This has got to be it. It's got the submission.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, go to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Oh, looks like he might get the finish here.
This has to be it, John. It's got to be it.
Oh, he got out.
There it is. Great job recognizing that the triangle is more dangerous than the armbar. Now, he's mounted, but he's not stuck in a very deep submission. Nice defense.
Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, looks tight to me.
This fight's over.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Oh, high kick.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, great balance there to avoid the trip.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Push kick there to the body. Just missed with the left there. Nice. Nicely done. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov. And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Nurmagomedov closes the distance and immediately gets the takedown.
Once he makes contact with you, he is so physically strong, he's able to drag his opponent down to the ground. Referee help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mountain, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Oh, is he an active pursuer of the submission?
And now he's attempting choke.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
And he's out again.
Let's work. Come on, stand you up. Let's work.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Takedown defense holds up. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Both fighters start to open up a little bit.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
job getting these shots home on the ground. Round 2 next.
You almost had that submission right there. You almost had it. Did you feel that? But you know what? We're going to go right back to it. You're wearing him down. Okay?
All right, so there's the final horn as this one goes the distance. Looked like at times he might get him out of there with a submission. Nonetheless, he'll have to settle for a decision.
He kept getting so close. He was so close on so many attempts that it's hard to believe that we are seeing the judges' scorecards. But in those attempts, I believe that he did enough to get this
Ready,
decision.
fight. Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, here we go. Next round is underway, and perhaps some discouragement starts to creep in when you attempt that many submissions and don't really get close to finishing the fight.
Well, he had on multiple occasions. He felt like he had found the right spot to get the submission, but his opponent has fantastic submission defense and was able to slip right out.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. There he goes, moves to his back again.
Big takedown. Nice transition.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Making all these shots count.
Nice job defensively.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Oh, that's a beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him a one-trick pony, John, because he isn't. He is a guy that is able to mix everything up inside the octagon. Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown he took.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
3 minutes now to go in round 2.
There it is. Now he's on the bottom.
Khabib's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Oh, he's working for the sub.
It's work.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, nice headlock.
That guillotine is tight. That is it! Unbelievable. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of
Now, many argue it's the UFC's toughest weight class. It's one of the more difficult belts to defend, but he certainly did just that here tonight. Congratulations to the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, your winner by submission. And now all that's left to do is to celebrate with the corner. Big finish and a big result here tonight.